What's going on, guys? It's been a long time coming. This is your host with the talk. I'm joking, but how's it going? I know it's been so long since I actually ever made a post. I mean, a lot have gone through this year, both with the car and also everything else that's gone on in 2020. If most of you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, please do. I'm gonna flash my Instagram right here. But basically, if you follow me on Instagram, you've kind of known the process of the car. I've had it back for a while. I haven't really been able to do a whole lot, even though I had the car back. That's just because I've had tuning issues and just little bugs to work out from a built motor. Just to kind of run down the story, I previously went with Vendetta Speed. They've been my tuner since I ever got the car. I mean, for years now. I've always stuck with them, but I seem to have tapped on their limits as to tuning wise, because they couldn't get the car right. I do thank him though for at least being there on the car startup and so on and so forth. I'll drop some pictures and videos for you guys to see. But he was there starting up the car and put some work into it, but the car was still having issues and drivability issues and just running issues, and overturned. He blamed it on the car and said it was a mechanical issue. But I knew it wasn't, because when I switched to his previous tunes, the car would act 100% normal. So that was a telltale sign that it wasn't, the previous. It wasn't the car. It wasn't a mechanical issue, but it was the current tune. So I decided that it was time for me to, after using this guy for so many years, it was a little defeating to try a different tuner out. Now, here, let me close the garage because there's probably a whole lot of noise. Let me close it halfway. Now, I decided to try a different tuner. Now, which tuner did I try? I still had some iffiness, honestly, going with your typical Lond Palm Beach Dyno tuners. Coming from the JDM world, I just felt like, I felt a little off about email tunes, and, I've heard horror stories from both ends, and, it really scared me from that. So the next best thing, and what I've heard, good things about, was LPF. Some of you may know them, some of you may not. They're Mustang specialists, I guess, in the Houston, Texas area. They build a lot of badass shit, in my opinion. There's a lot of badass turbo cars. And truth be told, it was a lot closer to me to go, So I gave him a try. Justin is a cool guy. I mean, I have no issues with Justin. And he tunes the car. He tuned it. He put his work in it, and I liked it. Now, most of you are probably curious as to why I decided to change another tuner yet again. Now, that's all, no offense to Justin. I really think his shop is badass, and, he's a badass dude, and, he brings out badass Mustangs for sure. But the one downfall of that shop is, in my opinion, is that he's the only person, he's only one guy, and I took me around the shop. There's the engine building room, the transmission building room, they had this and that, you know, had 5 cars there. And you're probably thinking, they probably have about 2 or 3 staff there, you know, working on some of these things. But no, Justin is a one-man guy, one man doing all that, building the turbo kits, welding, you know, building motors, building transmissions. You know, the downside to that is that him being one man, he cannot, it's hard to dedicate resources on many other people, and you know, his customer base is big. So what that means, you know, forgive my ranting, is it took 2 months to get this car tuned. 2 months of waiting. And you know, bear in mind, with Vendetta Speed, I never had to deal with that. Vendetta Speed was more of a, hey, I've got a window on this Saturday, come at 10, you know, at 10, I show up, we knock out the tune, car is good, go home. Tuning was a one-day thing, you know, and, you know, I got a couple weeks, you know, I understand that, and, you know, there's always the saying, you know, LPF takes forever, you know, and most people may not understand. I understand why they take forever, and honestly, I would have loved to stick with them, but I just didn't want to wait too long, and 1 month was good. I mean, could have done 1 month, 2 months just kind of tipped it for me, honestly, but no bad feelings towards them, no hard feelings towards them. I still think they do good stuff. I think that shop would be really great if he got a couple more people, a couple more hands on deck, you know, and then, you know, by all means, you know, that shop would be amazing. So, being, I guess, shit out of luck on who to tune here in Houston, Texas, I decided to do something I never thought I would do. Now, I have a couple friends who have Lund tuned cars, and I've got a couple friends who have Palm Beach Dyno tuned cars. You know, I've been keeping an eye on specifically centrifugal supercharger cars. You know, I see, you know, and I guess based on both, I decided to go with Palm Beach Dyno. Because, you know, I've been seeing lately, as of right now, November, almost the end of the year, I've been seeing Palm Beach Dyno do a lot of work with supercharger cars, a lot of world records, this and that, blower records, whatever it is. And, you know, that was one of the deciding factors. Plus, I've seen how some of my other friends that are Paxton cars are running with Palm Beach Dyno tune, and you know, I was a bit convinced that I should choose them. Now, I've kind of gone on a rant just to make sure you guys hear what I've got to say, just fill you in over the couple of months, or pretty much the majority of the year that's passed by. A lot of people are wondering, hey, the car has been done, but you haven't done anything, no actions, no videos, nothing like that, you know. And there's a reason, you know. I do not want to run this car. You know how much this son of a bitch cost me just to fucking get it running? It was painful nights. Nobody understands fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just leaving your account. You know, that shit hurts. At least it hurts me. But I always had to close my eyes and focus on the main goal to get her out, you know. And while she's out, I don't plan on trying to break again and have it in the shop for many more months. You know, I plan on enjoying the car, you know. Take that as you will as to however I mean by that. But right now, the goal, I think I'm finally going to be able to go watt in the car. I scheduled a session with Hellhorse Performance, Jeff, here in Houston, to strap the car down on the dyno and tune it through Palm Beach Dyno. So I really hope I get good experience. I really hope the car comes out amazing. I really hope the car comes out stupid fast. I'm ready to make some power. I'm ready to, you know, race a couple of those guys that's been trying to race me. I'm just ready for whatever, you know, to finally get the car fully done up. So I guess you guys come with me in my adventure as I go over and you know, get the car squared out. Hopefully it's a good session. Hopefully there's no issues. Hopefully it's smooth. All you guys that are watching, I know you guys are probably gonna see this after the whole car is tuned, but you know, pray for me. Pray for me for success. I always get scared on dynos, especially with the car pushing a lot of power. I mean, this car is definitely pushing a lot of power. Just hopefully everything goes smooth and the car is well and done. I'm sick, almost sick and tired of cars, honestly. It's just a lot of money. Anyways. Alrighty. So it's been a while since you guys heard her. She sounds a lot different with the built motor. You'd know what this is, but for those who don't, there's no need going into details. The sweet smell of E85, how it permeates this whole garage. Alright, well, there she is. Let me get some exhaust clips from the back. Should see a little while. These are my tires, brand new tires that I'm gonna be putting on. Since I'm going to the dyno today, I've got my street tires mounted. One other thing, I hope I'm doing a dump setup eventually, so that's why I got this. This is one of the Corsa Helix. This would be my first X pipe. Currently this car has an H pipe, but plan on officially doing a dump setup here. We'll see how that goes, but I don't know yet. All right, so before I go do some dyno, I am getting some gas, some E85. I tested it. It was right at E93. It's very good shit. This location's got some good shit. So fueling is on point, you know, gotta make sure it's on point. So I'm driving the car. Alright, let me. What was that? Yeah, it's a lot of Mustang. Anybody driving by. Bro, I nearly passed this shit.
I told you just look for Texas ground.
Yeah, I was about to go over there. Like, I was like, man, where's the next entrance? I was peeking through.
I just look for
So right now it seems like they're just working on a startup tune. Multiple startups, turn off, startup, kind of revving it to a certain RPM, see what the car is before, I guess, the glory watt pulls that's gonna happen here pretty shortly. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, you don't hear shit. Same? Well, I don't think it's in yet.
Sounded smoother that time.
Huh?
Said it sounded smoother that time.
It did? Did it make the same power or it's not in yet?
It's not in yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's made the same power.
No problem.
Went up a little bit here. Little. Same power, 200 RPM less.
Yeah.
20 more pounds of torque at 200 RPM less.
Yeah. So we just picked up torque.
Almost identical.
What?
It's just a little bit, yeah, the RPM's similar. The torque went up, 21 pounds of torque.
It's better on the whole curve.
Yeah.
And the peak is earlier, so that's definitely
That's
improved.
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's
It's still weird at the bottom.
like right in here.
Yeah, I don't know what's it's on.
Yeah, 69. Huh?
All right, I guess. Yeah, it's the red one.
Man, it just like fell out.
Oh, yeah. Nah, but this is it. This is the second one. Oh, first.
Oh.
Yeah. But it fell out. Whatever.
So 985 and 754.
Yeah.
Damn, that's loud.
That's scary.
Yeah. Hitting that limiter is scary.
Yeah. So what did you determine the limiter to be?
I let out earlier, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was
was fourth gear, not fifth gear. That's weird.
What? Well, the slip went away except for here. Hey, kill it. We'll have to do a little looky-loo. The belt change was not.
6. It's back to where it was, but it's still that dip.
Is that the right one or did I click the wrong one?
You clicked the wrong one, it's green. That's not the right one. The right one is green.
Oh no, it changes color.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, okay. 1067.
Oh, no, it's not. 67.
1067.
Yeah.
But it still has the dip.
So I gotta figure out the dip. I'm starting to read all the numbers, so I'm like, that says 1067, but I want to make sure we know.
The graph looks exactly the same. I mean, you're still smooth through here, but then you have the RPM.
These numbers.
Big numbers.
Big numbers? Alright, good. What about you? What are your thoughts?
I'm happy with how it turned out.
There we go. You camera shy, Jeff?
Not enough power.
Not enough? Fuck sakes.
It's just like, let's go for 12. Let's turn it up, it's fine.
I'd like to thank Hellhorse Performance, Palm Beach Dyno, Rob Shoemaker for the effort and being able to score me out and pretty much complete the tune in just one day. Took a while. lots of issue that we encountered. We encountered some false knock. We encountered some weird things the car was doing, but at the end of the day, we were able to, one of the things we also encountered was belt slip. But at the end of the day, we were able to, make a number, and we're pretty happy with it. So far, so good. The tune has been pretty good. Thank you guys for the effort. Appreciate it.